The proof is undeniable. The data is amazing. In corporate land, what we have found was that researchers at Booz Allen and Northwestern University have studied together and realized that of the 1,000 most successful companies, the number one predictor of their success was the fact that they treat relationships purposefully, that they have strong relationships internally and externally. As an individual, you are fundamentally driven by your relationships. People with better social capital, meaning better networks, according to the International HR Institute, these individuals have better jobs and they get them more quickly. They're promoted more quickly. Their bonuses are higher. Performance evaluations are stronger with these individuals. Even teams, if you're a leader of an organization, team effectiveness and the ability to collaborate fundamentally boils down to the strength of the relationships. In fact, the Harvard Business Review quoted a study just 2 years ago that showed that the number one predictor of a great team's success is whether they had deep social bonds, whether they actually cared about each other. People with higher social capital, with better relationships in the workplace, are more productive. And if you're in sales, the top 1% of income earners in sales are the ones with the highest social capital. If your friends are unhappy, what we have found is that you are, for every friend that's unhappy, 7% more likely to be unhappy yourself. If your social ties are weak, you have a 2 times higher risk of dying of heart disease, and on a daily basis, a 2 times higher likelihood that you're going to catch a cold. So with all of that overwhelming evidence that is absolutely clear that relationships are so critical to everything that you consider important and prominent in your success, personally and professionally, then I want you to simply think about this. Do you have enough? Do you have enough of those relationships? Ask yourself a simple question. I call it the $1 million question. Do you have a relationship action plan? Do you have a people list? You probably don't. So what I want to work with you today is the recognition that the number one predictor of your success is probably something you're not spending the time that you need to authentically manage. It's so important. Join me and build your relationship action plan.